Welcome to Patanjali Yoga Meditation. Today I want to discuss something very important, what is called very first step in our meditation practice that relates to body posture. So yes, that is the title. Patanjali Yoga Meditation, Step 1, Body Posture. The Sanskrit term is Asana and it corresponds to, as you know, Patanjali's scheme of Ashtanga Yoga, which is 8 limb yoga. This is limb number 3. We have the first and second called Yam and Niyam. They relate to lifestyle, and this particular course is very much practice based. So we are counting from his number 3 is our number 1. So let me show on the right side, you see some of the statements. Patanjali's statement, second chapter, 46, second 2.46, that defines the term asana as sthe sukham asanam. So this is definition of asana. There are two important characteristics. Sthe means unwavering, sort of stable posture, and sukham means comfortable. So we should bundle our body that can stay unwavering for the time duration you want to be in meditation, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. So, if it is unwavering, but it doesn't have to be stiff, reasonably relaxed, but maintains the posture. And of course, it should be comfortable, not that body sends you some signals of discomfort. So just want to show you that exactly the same statement is in Sankhya, third chapter 34, where his predecessor, Kapil, is writing the statement, exact same words, Sthe Sukham Asanam. And of course, you might be worrying about it, wondering, so to say, if it is step number 1 in our scheme, why are we considering it or discussing it after 10, 12 weeks, so to say, isn't it? But there is a reason, because this, as you know, step 1, 2, 3, they form the outer yoga or peripheral yoga. In Patanjali's terminology, it is called upkaram. So basically, meditation is step 4, 5, 6, namely concentration, meditation, and immersion. That's where we want to subdue our mind and reach that kind of destination. So, asana, the body posture, is very much preparatory. That's why, we just started this course saying you just sit in a whatever comfortable posture you feel like. So this was not that we have to take it right early in the start of the course. And there is another reason, that's what I want to show you in Sankhya, 6th chapter, 24th statement. Sthe sukham asanam iti na niyama. What he's saying is, this is from Sankhya by Kapil. Kapil is predecessor of Patanjali, many thousand years before Patanjali, and by adding these extra words in his concluding chapter, he is almost saying, na niyama. He is not saying that any hard and fast rule is there for these postures. He does not want to specify a particular body posture. He leaves it to the practitioner. You come and find out what is good for you. So I am taking the occasion to, demonstrate a series of possibilities. On one's extreme, very easiest thing is to sit at ease on a chair, and then I will go to the other extreme. What I do personally, I adopt this posture, Siddhasana posture. I've translated as proven. Probably the better word would have been accomplished posture. Siddha means something you have accomplished. And before I go there, I will touch upon Sukhasana, that means comfort posture, Padmasana, that is lotus posture, and also Svastikasana, well-being posture. So let me begin. So first, of course, that's the way we started the course. You know, we can take up a simple chair, typical dining chair. If it has cushion like this one, it's okay, or even one without cushion. So let me now uh, show what are the options I am presenting to you. So this is a simple dining chair where, uh, without any arm, and I just have to sit, very normal position. But I will recommend if your back is away from the chair's back, and another recommendation is your spine, neck, and head is straight, but it's not that it has to be stiff. Just be relaxed. The reason we say that, you should be erect and straight so that your air pipe is straight. And in the next step, that is related to deep breathing, the breathing will be, more efficient. Now again on this posture, other remarks I can make is position of the hands, but that is again left to you. You follow your instinct. It can be like this, like both on the knees, or they can come together, one palm above another, this way or that way. Doesn't matter quite. Or maybe the fingers interlock. So all this is left to the practitioner, whatever is you know comfortable to you. So this was, of course, easiest thing. Now I want to show you what are the, because I want to make it that this should be a journey, from this simplest option to the other extreme. I will show you Siddhasana. In between, you know, so if you are already sitting on the chair, you want to explore and other options, other possibilities, then in this direction you can move on. The next thing I would say is you can sit along a wall, So the you are taking the support of the wall, you know, and now your legs are straightened out, just like this. And next could be maybe you want to fold your legs inward and be on a, this is actually a Sukhasana posture, which I will show you separately. But here it is, you are taking the support of the wall. So it is kind of comfortable. And if you want to make it a bit easier, you can use a cushion-like thing between your back and the wall. So these are various options you have, you know. Okay, this is one. Now I can show you, I have one thing which is not mine. I have borrowed from somebody just for this demonstration purpose. So, this is, sometimes you may not have a wall space, if in your room maybe there is a lot of furniture, so you don't have a clear wall space. Then this kind of simulates the wall. This is some support, vertical support, and the weight is balanced here. And there's a small cushion-like thing here. So if I were to use it, so instead of the wall space, this is another option. I'm not recommending it, but I will say this is another option. You can sit like this or this, whatever is comfortable to you. So this is another option in lieu of the wall. What else? Now let's see what are the options on the floor. Indeed, this is my personal space meditation. This is where I do my everyday meditation. This is a carpet floor, wall to wall, and then I have a small rug, and I sit on this and do the meditation. My personal posture is what is called Siddhasana, that I will show you later. But I am just giving you different options. So in case your floor is a hard floor, then it's a good idea to put a folded blanket, so to say. So let's see. I have this just to show you. If I did not have a carpet or rug, probably this is what I used to do. So a folded blanket, and then you are ready to sit on it comfortably. That's another option. But I don't need it because let me go to the my everyday option. So here we are. So once you have settled down on a nice piece comfortably, now there are many options. Let's see. The first one I will say is the easiest one is called Sukhasana, and as the name suggests, the term Sukh means comfortable posture. So that is very simple. If your feet are spread out like this, you just fold them at both the knees, you know, and just follow your instinct. Like in my case, I like to fold the left one first and then the right one, you know. So just follow. Somebody may like to fold the right first and then left one. So just follow your instinct. It doesn't matter. So this is, if I were to do Sukhasana posture, this is what it would look like. And again, taking care, your spine, neck and head are straight. Don't be stiff like this. Just relaxed, reasonably straight. Again, about hands, the same remark that I made when I was on the chair. Your hands can be like this way, or interlocked, or like this. You just want to be relaxed. This is Sukhasana. The next in that list was Padmasana. Padmasana is same as Sukhasana. In Sukhasana, the feet go below the thighs, underneath, and in Padmasana, they go above the thighs. So that's it. So again, it is up to you whether you want to fold your left foot first or right leg first. It's up to you. This is Padmasana. I don't like it much. It is too much of a tightening thing, as if somebody has, tightened the rope very tight. I don't like it much. But this is very, you hear this term so often, so I must show it to you. Now, next, I will show you, of course, in my sequence, it should be Svastikasana, then Siddhasana, but I will show you now Siddhasana that I do personally. So here there are three steps, I will say. So both the legs are spread out like this. I bring my left foot inward. The heel is on the center line at the lowest point. In my case, below my testicles. There is a slight, I will say, soft spot, and this should be just touching that soft spot. Don't press it hard. And the other important factor is the foot is very much, touching the thigh. So my left foot is brought inward like this, and that was step number one. Step number two, now I will bring my right foot inward, and this line, on the left side between the thigh and the calf, there is a valley. So this is where this line will get tucked in. So it just fits very well into that, you know. Now, final third step. I will use my right hand, my palm, going through, there is a valley on this side, right side, and I lift my, I hold that, catch hold of the biggest toe of my left foot and gently lift it up, So this becomes visible now. And in the process, now my this knee, which was slightly upward, is now touching the ground. So this is a very good posture in the sense there is a body is passing on its weight to the ground through the larger surface area, contact surface area is maximum. So that is good. So after the step three, actually, one doesn't have to do much, but still, there is slight likelihood that this might have shifted. So you want to lock it up properly. So, you know, now it becomes, let me just show it again. It's very simple. It sounds a bit elaborate, but it's very simple. Let's put this foot inward, the heel at the center line, the foot touching the thigh, this other foot brought inward so that this gets tucked into the valley here. I use my right hand, the biggest toe, I pick it up and, you know, bring it upward. And again, just lock it here that everything is, so you feel good. So again, hands can be like this way, even after so many years of meditation practice, my own hands are, sometimes I start like this, but later in meditation, I feel like I should change to this. Or sometimes I start like this, but then I want to change it to like this. So point here is body posture is enabling thing, is means. This is not the end. So as you proceed into meditation, just be watchful. Some body signals are coming, and you don't want to ignore them. Just just adopt them as an instinct. So many times I am in meditation like this, and then I get an urge. I do something like this or something like this. Something I feel like doing it because some sort of signal is coming from inside. So I don't want to ignore it. One more point I want to bring, you know, once in a while I keep my cushion handy, I will say once in a month. So I will show you in this direction so you can see it better. So suppose I am in my usual posture, Siddhasana, which I will again go into. So, I am say practicing meditation. As I go inward, many minutes later, I feel some sort of, cramping or some sort of discomfort because the two bones are, coming in contact each other. So I don't like that, but I don't want to disturb my meditation. So what I do generally is I will say this happens once in a month. So I keep this cushion handy, and then I just as very mild, very small part of cushion, I bring it to my bottom, and that takes care of the problem. So when you sit on the floor, whatever is your posture, Sukhasana, Siddhasana, whatever it is, you may want to use a cushion, to feel better, so to say. But we shouldn't be cozy. If you are too cozy, then that is not meditation. You cannot sit on sofa and say I am doing meditation. So these are, I think, all the options I wanted to present. Now one more is Svastikasana. That is an offshoot of Siddhasana. So let's say that. Okay, if I was doing Siddhasana, this was starting point. Now at step number one, the slight difference. So in Swastikasana, the heel of my left foot is not on the center line, that is touching the thigh, opposite thigh. So the heel as well as the whole foot. In Siddhasana, the heel was on the center line, but the foot was on touching the thigh. But in Swastikasana, both heel and the entire foot is touching the thighs. And then again, the later steps are same. This is brought here, tucked into the valley here. And again, I use my right hand and lift that big toe upward, and everything is like that. Except the heel is slightly on this side. No. So this is called Swastikasana. Not much different from Siddhasana. So, I have given you a wide spectrum of possibilities, and like Kapil is saying in Sankhya, if I were to show you that slide again, Kapil is saying in Sankhya that Sthi Sukham Asanamiti na niyama. They cannot be a very hard and fast rule. So it is left to you, and you just experiment, and in few days or weeks you will find out what is good for you. But I will say try to attempt going from one extreme to another as much as possible. But here I must warn you, uh, be don't violate any instructions from your physicians. If you have a medical condition on your knees or feet or lower part of limbs, you know, you don't want to do against your doctor's instruction. And I have already covered all this. Be flexible. Later in meditation, there may be an inner urge to make minor adjustments in body posture. Of course, this is part of outer yoga. This is means and not the end. And just this last statement, that is next to the Patanjali is this statement. That was second 46. This is second 47. So just want to wrap it up with this statement. This is saying Prayatna Shaithilya Ananta Samapatibhyam. What it means is Prayatna Shaithilya means this is effort, and Shaithilya is loosening of effort. So, once you have you have selected your own body posture, your own asana. So it should become, so effortless, as if you don't have to put any effort. Like I was saying, when I do that lotus posture, as if I am doing too much of effort. So for me, that was not good, is it not? So finally, your body posture that you want to finally converse to, it should be such that it is effortless for you, is it not? Like I am comfortable with Siddhasana, and I do it in almost effortlessly. Sometimes minor things are happening, then I pick up a cushion or make some minor adjustments. So Prayatna Sathilya means, your body posture should become like effortless. You easily go into that. And finally, what should it be? Ananta Samapatibhyam. It should, what Patanjali is saying is, if your body posture is in harmony with you, then it is like, it takes you to the infinity, something like that. Anant means infinity, endless thing. So let's try to understand what Patanjali is trying to say. We are all human beings, and we have a finite body form. I am within this structure, and I am very conscious that these are my limits. And this is me, and that is outside of me, something like that, is it not? So we are very conscious about our body fame, and these are my limits, so to say. But what he's saying is, when you are in meditation and when you have mastered your asana, your body posture, then when you are like this, as if you are lost or immersed in infinite ocean. So this limiting the boundaries is no more there. No. So that is, so you have become, you are in harmony with infinite space, so to say. So, as if you lose sense that you are in this finite body frame. So that's what he's saying. If you have mastered your asana, then you should get into that frame, that posture effortlessly. And once you are there, you are as if in infinite space. That's what Prayatna Shatilya Anant Samapatibhyam meaning. Thank you very much for your attention. We will meet again next week.